Hi, how's it going, everybody?
Good. How are you?
Good. Congratulations on your film. I'm very excited. I love a rom-com, so it's great to get to be here with other people who I'm sure also love rom-coms.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit.
A little bit. Okay. Easy one to start you off with. Everybody give me what your favorite rom-com is, top of your head.
Moonstruck.
Sleeps in Seattle.
La La Land.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's a debate about La La Land we get
Yeah,
into.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
don't
Resonance is
We,
together.
we, we
serious.
have we have discussions. Discussions. Heard discussion.
Yeah, see. All right, fair enough. Tell me about how you all teamed up for this movie. Where did the idea come from? How did you all get together?
All started with Terrence.
Yeah, so in the depths of COVID, I started writing the script because I love rom-coms and I think we all need a little bit of levity and joy. And I actually approached Kendall for a table read. I'm like, hey, I wrote this script, and she's like, oh, another one.
No, I did not.
And so
Not say that.
no, but she had we had a table read and then we kept working. And then about probably 3 years into the process, I was like, hey, I think I'm ready to make this into a film. And a friend of mine, Mia, who plays Billy in the film, the director, was like, hey, I have this director. She's just out of school, but I think she's what you're looking for. And so she linked us up, and I literally got her on a Zoom the day before she flew out to LA.
Yeah, I was moving to LA.
Yeah. And she read the draft of the script, and we spent 6 months working on the script
Yeah.
together.
Well, I was living in LA because I was literally about to move, and then I was like, oh wait, now I'm gonna come back to New York because I went to film school at NYU. And yeah, I have such a distinct memory of our first conversation and just talking about our love of rom-coms and just really connecting. And I was a month out of film school, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. Uh,
And then
Perfect.
yeah, 6 months afterwards, we're like, it's go time. And luckily, all the funding came together. We hired a great creative team, and it's actually funny.
It's the 2 year anniversary. We started filming February 27th, 2023.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's a special day. It feels like kismet.
Yeah, it does.
Well, happy anniversary, everybody. Congratulations. Now, what's really fun about Meet Kid in Manhattan is that it is not just a rom-com, it is also a meta rom-com. What made you want to bring in the meta elements into the movie?
I love meta films. I have never really seen a meta. I actually, while I was working in LA, my boss told me about this film called They Came Together. It's like with the SNL team. So that's pretty much the only meta rom-com I could think of, but it was really inspired by Terrence and his meta journey of not being able to find the roles that he like wanted as an actor and writing the script. And he's incredible at pitching. Like from our first conversation, he got me on board of this vision. So I really was like, we need to play into his strengths. And yeah, it was always kind of meta. Like the first draft that I read, uh, Jason was a writer actor. So
And you would see the what was happening on set, but this we took it one more level up.
yeah, there's too many wrong layers to.
Yeah, it's interesting playing a character like in that world because I'm really playing Jason's memory of Nora. I'm not playing Nora in real life. I'm playing whatever he remembers and whatever he wants to write about her.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
500 Days of Summer was a big
Yeah.
influence in that way of like this.
Ask.
Yeah.
What other influences in the rom-com sphere came into play in Meet Kid in Manhattan? We get to see a ton. There are so many that we get
Yeah.
to reference in the ad scenes, which are really great. Um, Big fun for anybody who is a big hardcore rom-com fan.
Yeah, I think our first conversation when Harry met Sally
Yeah, I mean,
was like and it's the core rom-com of the film with the first ad campaign. So
and I think one of the coolest things in the volume, with that huge screen, we picked those specific rom-coms to emulate because they're so iconic, right? But what's super cool is we married like the super high tech with super traditional. Our production designer's husband hand animated all of those backgrounds.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, like you can even see, and it feels incredible. But as you start zooming in, when they first meet, and when Harry met Sally, the flowers are moving and stuff in the background, and it adds such a magical realism to everything. And yeah, no, it's so many. I think Karen said there's 27 references to other rom-coms. She made a letterbox list, so we'll publish that so people can check it off as they.
But
Yeah.
I implore you to try to find them on your own first.
Yes.
And then be like,
see.
wait, did I?
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
good time
yes,
like that.
Singing in the Rain was another film we all love,
Oh,
and was a big influence of people working in the entertainment industry, and the backgrounds from the 50s we wanted to bring to life with modern technology.
I love that. And then because we were getting into the meta side of creating a rom-com as well, the movie gets to go into rom-com rules and how we define rom-coms, which I thought was really fun. So I want to hear from each of you if you what you think is the most important rom-com rule that we have to stick to, and which ones is sort of the best one to break.
I love that question.
That's a great question.
Okay.
I will go on this all the time. They have to end up together. Absolutely have to end up together. Like if you go through that entire journey through the story and they don't end up together, I will ask for a refund at the theater. You know what I mean? Like I know exactly what I want. I'm going to the theater. I want to see them fall in love, and if they don't, I am angry.
Karen, as a La La Land fan, would you like to rebut that argument?
I agree with that. I actually I don't think to be changed you need to end up together. I think sometimes that's just extending the movie a little bit more, because at the end of the movie doesn't mean that they always end up together. You never know what happens when the movie ends.
I love the ending of La La Land for that, because you see their love for each other.
Yes, and
I
they still
think-
love each other.
Yes, they
didn't
love
stop
each other.
loving each other.
I think this isn't directly mentioned in the film, but someone said it to me that like if you take the romance out, then it doesn't feel like a movie. That does feel like yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good rule.
So that was
Another-
while we were filming, or I think I showed it to someone and they mentioned that as another rule, and I was like, damn.
Add it in now.
Yeah.
I like that. That is a good rule. I'm a fan of the happy endings myself personally, but
Thank you. Thank you. I need some backup over
Yeah,
here. You know what I mean?
I understand the perspective. It's very nice. But yeah, I'm a little put out if I go in for a rom-com and they don't end up together. So I get it. Now since this was your first feature film that you directed, Karen, I believe, right? What was your experience like, and what did you learn from getting to really get into all those?
It was absolutely incredible. Like as a 23-year-old woman, when we were filming, I had never felt like my voice mattered, and so it was an incredible experience. Like truly, without our team, I couldn't have done it without them. Like I felt like I was thrown into like the deep end of a pool, and I was like, please help. And our amazing DP Sam, I learned so much from him about filmmaking and bringing a story to life. Our entire team was there to support me. So we're like the little movie that could.
Awesome. I love that. All right, last one for you guys to bring it back home to our favorite rom-coms. If you're going to assign a movie to be a double feature with Meet Cute in Manhattan, what do you think would be a good other film?
You're killing it right now. With the
Thank you.
I would probably say La La.
Yeah, very LA, New York. You know what I mean? You got both coasts going.
But like we were really inspired visually by La La Land, bringing color back to movies. As much as we want rom-coms back, we also want color.
Yeah, 100%.
I would say When Harry Met Sally is a great double feature because it's got a very similar aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
And it's New York based. Two New York features.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. 10 Things I Hate About You, just because I love that movie.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, right? It's
Great
it's
choice.
it's so good. And also I feel like in the very much same vein, the characters don't change for each other, right? They see each other, they reflect, and then they grow on their own, and then they end up together, which I think was really important, that what we captured in our film.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for talking with me today. I'm very excited for everybody to get to see this one.
You
Definitely great for all the rom-com lovers.
amazing
Thank you so
questions, by the way.
much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Have a good one.
You
Bye,
too.
guys.